Hello, welcome to Sacred Forge Healing. Today we're going to be doing the weekly reading for June 9th through the 16th. So we're going to be going over the energies, the feelings that we got going on this week. I started off with a channeled message or just an image they gave me. So the very first image that we have going on through this week is actually a bowling ball. Interesting, right? So think about when you're bowling, you can try to aim for a certain spot, but there are things that you don't know about the aisle or the lane that you're on that can adjust where your ball goes. Everything that you do, that you put into it, it's going to go down the aisle, down the lane. However, there are some unseen things that can happen. So the main message for this one is to watch your aim, making sure you're being very, very meticulous with what you're trying to do, but know that there are things that are out there that can throw off where your aim has been. So after that, let's go ahead and let's get into some cards. So what people need to know for the week of June 9th through the 16th. Really feeling the divine feminine this past week or so. Lots of love energy, yes. But let's go ahead and let's get into what we have right here. So, strength. Okay, yeah. So for our first card, we're going to start off with our strength, the thing that we are going through. I find that, or the feeling that I get from this card is that people are still finding this, of course. But our first card is Holy Grail, Stop the Endless Search and Inner Quest. So for some of you this week, this is going to be all about that, taking that step away from looking for answers outside of yourself and starting to look further within, looking through the Holy Grail of yourself, of that inner being that you are. So this is a great week for those who have already begun this journey and are looking for all the answers from within rather than from without. And for some of you, this is a growing awareness and a growing strength that you've been building. It's been very conscious. You haven't been able to keep it in the back burner. It's starting to come out more and more for you. Okay. Oh, this is a lovely week. So our things that are around our heart, and it's fun that it's around our heart, is we have the breathing rose, heart healing, emotions, connection, and time eases. So again, this is that week with looking within. This is a week for connecting more with those emotional aspects of ourselves and allowing ourselves to heal in a lot of different ways, for sure. I want to pull another card for this one. Let's see. This does have the energy of connecting more with that body, more with your body, taking those deep breaths, allowing your central nervous system to relax a bit more. Let's see, they're reminding me to do the same. Let's see here. Okay, so our card that goes with our breathing rose, right, that heart healing, those emotions connection. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting beliefs, ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar into your life. Let's take a look at that. So, as we are starting this inner journey, this inner healing, connecting in with those hearts, that heart space, I'm actually being reminded of a song in my head, at the wall in my head, from a musical called Everyone's Talking About Jamie. This is talking about breaking down those walls that we build around ourselves. And this can be difficult at times, right? It's not something that we do all at once. And sometimes it is for people all at once. And those are life-changing moments. This is talking about a gradual release. This is that healing love energy that flows through us. But this this week is asking for a change. This week is asking for, again, for you to see yourself as who you are, looking at those old beliefs and saying, okay, do I want to continue down this path? Okay, as we're continuing down that path, what can we do to release those old ideas about ourselves? Okay, so the energy here is to just get real. So it says vulnerability and freedom. You have to allow yourself to to see yourself as who you are, not for all the things that people keep putting on you, for expectations that people have for you, expectations that you had for your life, expectations your parents had for you. They're not living your life. You're supposed to. You're supposed to be living your own life. So this is about seeing yourself for who you are, trusting yourself, opening up to that, and allowing that freedom, that love, that energy that comes through from being real with yourself. And it might be the first time that you've been real with yourself in a really long time. So that's what they're asking for you to do, is to be real. See yourself as who you are. Stop projecting everything else. Stop comparing yourself to others. Stop trying to people please. This is about that breathing room. It's talking about relaxing into the breath, relaxing into the body, and just being present for the first time in so long is what it feels like. And for some of you, this is going to be very difficult. This is a message you've been getting over and over and over and over and over again. But right now, there's this energy that is here to support you. I'm here to support you if you need it. Right? I do these card readings. I do a lot of energy healing and talking about energy and all of these things. I'm here to support you if you need it. So please feel free to reach out. But it's just time. It's a time to look in the mirror and see yourself for who you are. Stop doing everything else everyone always expects from you, but do the things that are bring you the joy, bring that life to you. Okay. And our last card we have here is our challenge card. This is a card about trust. It says held. This is actually one that we've had in one of the daily readings recently. It says sureness of the soil, unseen help, support, and community. They're saying as you open up to who you are, as you begin to allow yourself to be, allow yourself to take those deep, relaxing breaths to just embrace life for who you are and how you are, you're going to start seeing all of this help that appears. These might be people you have known and never opened up to, and that's calling in for that vulnerability. Again, be discerning about who you open up to. Listen into your body. Does it feel light when you're around somebody, or does it feel heavy? Be discerning on who you do open up this vulnerability to, right? This is a vulnerability for yourself, not for anyone else. But as you open up into this, it's going to be, it's going to be opening up into this energy of support. More support will be coming in. It might be people that you've known but never opened up to in that way. And they're there to support you and to be there for you. This could be opening up to your guides or angels, or it could be an opening up to a friend or meeting new people. There's so many ways that support can come through, right? The universe is here to support us. It's not here to demand sacrifice all the time. Like, sacrifice is a part of learning at times, right? But it doesn't have to be a constant thing. And that can be a large shift of perception for somebody. It doesn't always have to be, I have to give and give and give and give and give, and I never get anything, right? That's a story that we can start to change, right? Open yourself up to receiving that support, to receiving that which you've given, right? If you've only been giving for so long, that means you're running on a pretty low cup, probably, right? You have to give and receive. Point, period, mic drop. You have to do that. It can be hard for asking for help, right? They say every healer needs a healer. Every person needs some support. This is something I'm starting to open up to more myself, right? Being part of this spiritual practice, doing the Reiki or the energy healing of many modalities that have come to me and I've been learning. Um, we can do a lot for ourselves, but it's also good to have that support on the outside. Um, so this could be you taking a class and starting to learn more about how to do that self-care. This could be doing Reiki for yourself, learning that as a modality because that is really, really good for you going through the energy, right? Reiki is universal life force energy. We can start to work on the body, help it to relax. That's one of the biggest things that it can help with is helping the body to relax. But if you don't want to do that, right, all you have to do is focus on your breath, on where your breath goes. If your shoulders are going up when you're breathing, that's bringing a lot of tension. So just relax into the breath. Deep breaths through the nose, out the mouth, breathing down into the belly. It's a great way, even if it's just for 5 minutes, as just a breathing practice. There are different breathing like patterns that you can do. You can do in for 4, hold for 7, out for 8. That doesn't suit your fancy. In for 4, out for 4. Right? There's so many different ways to help yourself and to see what's out there. So that is what I invite you to do this week. Yeah. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section below. If you could like and subscribe and share the video, I would greatly appreciate that. Until next week or until the dailies, because I'll be doing those more often. I will see you then. Bye for now.